Hey everybody, this guy 4 here with my video review on my custom Barricade figure. Now I decided to show this because a lot of people seem to be interested in my custom jazz, so I guess I might as well show this. Now this is the first custom I ever did. I did this guy because I had an extra Barricade, so I decided to repaint this guy. Now here's a short 360 of him. As you can see, I made a lot of changes. I also added some stickers, which are from one of my old remote control cars. And it kind of just says like Super Street, whatever that, or I don't know, that has nothing to do with the toy. They're kind of just stickers that I added on. Now, the colors I changed are, of course, the whole entire figure is now blue, as opposed to the colors from before, which used to be black and white. I got this blue because it was a nice metallic color, and it came out pretty nice. The only problem is this door came out a little bit less smooth than all the other parts of the figure. Now I also painted the front section right here silver, the rim silver, and that's pretty much it for all the colors I changed. I also put a little bit of silver on the top right here in these vents. Now I also took off the sirens right here just by screwing them off, by going under here in the robot mode and unscrewing the screws, and that came off pretty easily. Now it kind of just looks like a sports car, which is pretty cool. Now I also did add this feature right here, where if you open this right here, I don't know how well this will show up in the video, the Frenzy figure actually shoots out. Now, only problem with this feature that I added is sometimes it doesn't work unless you put it, if you put it in the wrong way. You have to put it in just the right way. As you saw there, the Frenzy figure shot out. Now for the spring, I just got a spring from an old pen and I super glued it in there, and it's pretty good. You kind of have to put it right in the middle and make sure you put a lot of super glue on the end of the spring to ensure that it will stick on strongly. Now for my Frenzy figure, I also painted him. I'll just get him transformed real quick, and there you see him right there. Now I painted him with a paintbrush that I was using red with, but instead of using red, I painted him blue. So I'm pretty sure you won't see this in the video, but he is blue, but there are some spots on him that appear kind of pinkish or purplish. I also painted his eyes red, and that's pretty much it for his colors. I like the color that I chose for Frenzy because it kind of complements Barricade's color scheme. So that's pretty much it. I'll give you a real quick size comparison to Bone Crusher. Sorry, once again I have to use this figure. I didn't prepare another figure for a size comparison. But these figures are pretty much exactly the same length in their robot mode, or their alternate modes. Barricade just might be maybe a quarter of an inch longer than Barricade. There they are from the front. Now that's pretty much it for this alternate mode. I really like what I did. Only problems, as I mentioned before, is the side door didn't come out as smooth as all the other parts on this alternate mode, and a little bit of blue paint got on the headlights and on the fog lights right here. Now I'll just get to my custom Barricade transformation, and of course this is the same exact thing as before, but I'll just show you. Of course, first thing I want to do is go ahead and grab these sides of the vehicle and just detach it from the main portion of the vehicle, like so, and rotate those out. Like so. Then next we'll go ahead and grab the section right here and rotate that outwards, like so. Then we'll take those two pegs right there and plug those into those two holes right there. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and grab the feet right here and fold those down. separate the legs. Now some people usually just leave his legs like so, but it does make the figure look kind of scrawny. Of course, I always pull out the legs to the side just to give him a little bit more width in the legs, just to make him look a little bit more balanced and even with the rest of the figure. Now the next thing you want to do is go ahead and rotate these arms downwards like so. Then I'll go ahead and rotate those down a little. You can rotate those however you want. Not exactly sure what the right way is, but that's how I leave mine. Or maybe I'll switch it up sometimes and do something different. Now you'll go ahead and push down this windshield right here and grab the windows and rotate those up to form Barricade's wannabe wings. They are kind of scrawny, but they are still wings. Now the next thing you want to do is go ahead and grab this hood of the car right here and separate it. Now if you painted the head like I did, you may want to go back here and go ahead and push the head up rather than grabbing it, so that you won't go ahead and scratch the paint. Then you'll grab it right here carefully and pull up the head, and that will lock the head into place. Now there's my custom Barricade in his robot mode, and he's looking pretty nice. Just like I did with my Jazz figure, I try to balance out the colors by adding some silver detailing, of course, just above the chest right here, on the main center of the chest right there. I put a little bit of silvery purple on the crotch area right there, and around that whole entire area. I also painted the sides of the thighs silver, his finger silver, and that is pretty much it. Now to separate the head from the rest of the robot mode, I also used the paint that I used on my Frenzy on the head. I would have painted the mouth area silver, but I didn't have small enough brushes and it would have ruined the head. So of course he still has the same weapons, and of course if you wanted to, you can always separate those to form his hands, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Of course you can still do his punch right here. Of course it's not as strong, and it doesn't come out as easily as my unpainted Barricade, because the paint kind of just keeps the gimmick tightened, which is a plus and a minus. And his other weapon, of course, is the gimmick in the chest, which I added before. It can still work in this mode. So overall, I really like my custom repaint. I'll just give you a short 360 of him. Now, if you don't like the quality of this, just remember this is my first repaint. Or this was my first repaint, so just give me a little bit of sympathy. I'm happy that I painted this figure, and I'm also happy that I painted my Jazz. So speaking of Jazz, I'll just show you a size comparison. There's my Barricade next to my Jazz, and of course they're basically the same height. Jazz is just a wee bit taller. So just leave a comment telling me which one you like more. I'm guessing more people will vote for Jazz, because I had more experience with Jazz than with Barricade. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Please check out some of my other videos. My Universe TF partner and iStudios partner, Stop Motion Jr., who pretty much influenced me to start doing repaints, because he always has really good repaints, like his Galvatron and his Jazz. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like my videos, and goodbye.